Are you wanting to step up your buyer representation and what you offer for your buyers and probably your listings as well if your photographer doesn't do it? Well, I'm going to show you how I utilize an app that will allow me to take floor plans for a home that I'm selling to a buyer. And there's a way to have it be $0 for you. So let's take a look. I'm Garrett Stewart, hopefully your referral partner for Reno, Sparks, Carson City, and all of Northern Nevada. And I'm going to show you this app called CubiCasa. And CubiCasa, I found out, it's actually an app my photographer uses. I have professional photos for all my listings, and he actually does that for my listings already. So I never needed it for that. But I finally asked him, I said, what are you using for this application to scan this and get the floor plan? So I think it's called CubiCasa, however you pronounce it. And it is a free app to download, and it has a few paid options. So when you download it, you're gonna look through it and you're gonna see a few different. So you have a light option, which is $0. So we always like free, can always be nice. And that gives you a 2D floor plan. There are some limitations there and you can look through that to see that, but it won't show things like the tub and sink and things like that, but it'll show the main layout of the house. You also have a $15 option that's just gonna kind of show with all of the appliances, the sinks, tub, thing like that in there as well. So that's usually the one I offer for my buyers. Pay 15 bucks and I'll do that. So what does this look like? How does it work? And how you can use it for your buyers. So once you decide what you want to use, you're gonna go ahead and hit the scan option in the app, and you're gonna go and choose what you want. So I'm gonna choose single house. That's what we're filming today for a buyer, and we'll go ahead and do that. We'll confirm the address that we're filming at, and then we're gonna prepare the property. I make sure all my other apps are closed because it's gonna take up a lot of memory. And it gives you a few tips ahead of time, and we'll hit continue, and then we're gonna start scanning. So what we're gonna do is once we hit start scanning, we're gonna go ahead and we'll hit that record button. And it's gonna start recording, and it's gonna just start scanning the entirety of the house. And we're just gonna point at every single part of the house. Now, once we're done scanning, and we're gonna go into closets, we're gonna go, so I usually have the door cracked open, I'll peek in there. That way they have the layout of the closet, the garage, all of it. And so make sure you get a full view of the whole room. And again, it gives you some good tips around it. And it might take you one or two tries to get it right. But it worked out great for me my first try, so hopefully it works out well for you. Just follow those tips. But once you're done, you'll go ahead and you'll finish scan, and it's gonna process and then go to upload. Once it goes to upload, and you can see it's a very short one for me because I didn't really go through the whole house, you're gonna send for processing or save for later. You'll process it. It takes, for the free option, it'll take, and for the $15 option if you don't pay for the express fee, up to 24 hours. Most times it does not take 24 hours. A lot of times I would say like 12 hours or so, ends up being about the length of time to do it. I get that and I send it to every single one of my buyers purchasing home and say, hey, here, as you start to plan your move for this property, I'm able to give you a floor plan, so you make sure you have a floor plan to start planning out how you're gonna lay out that furniture. And then, but let them know that every floor plan isn't gonna be the exact to the inch. It's gonna, might be a couple inches of discrepancy there. So just remind them of that. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll at least give them a good idea of the layout and stuff. So hopefully you enjoy this app. You can utilize it in your real estate business for your buyers. And if your photographer doesn't offer it, do it for your listings as well. It's one great way to enhance your listings in the real estate business and stand out just a little bit more. Hopefully you enjoyed and got value out of that CubiCasa app, and make sure to comment below if you are using it or started using it because of this video. And hopefully you use me for your referrals for Reno, Sparks, Carson City, and Northern Nevada. I'm Garrett Stewart, and I'll see you next time.